Hey, if you're a business owner who is looking for the right talent for your manufacturing business, then watch this video till the end because I'm going to be sharing 6 solid ways that you can use to find the right talent for your business so that they can help you take your business to the next level. So every week I talk to about 5 to 10 business owners, apart from my coaching clients. And the number one, the top challenge that everyone is facing right now is finding the right talent, the right people for their business. And what that means is that they don't have the support system they need to help manage the day-to-day operations of their business and also to help them grow the business and take it to the next level. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the entire strategy that you need to find the right people for your business. So stay tuned till the end and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for content designed specifically for your personal success as a business owner. So the number one thing that I want to do is I want to break this myth that good talent is not available to you, that they are only working for the top companies, the top 50, the top 10 companies, and they are really expensive and you cannot afford them. Well, this couldn't be further from the truth. Good people are always available. Good people are always out there. Good people are available at every single position for your business. These are the people who are looking for an opportunity. They want a solid opportunity so that they can leave a mark in this world through their life's work. So what you have to do as a business owner is really have an internal shift, a shift of beliefs. You have to be willing to make the effort to find these people. If you're not willing to put in the effort, you will not get the right talent, you will not get the right people. You will always be sort of complaining that they've been taken away by the big companies, or they are too expensive, or for some reason they don't want to come to you. There's always going to be an excuse for it. So be willing to put in the effort to find good people. These are not the 1980s and 70s or 90s or whatever time you might have been doing this business for, or maybe your family has been running it for the last 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Times have changed drastically, right? And you have to put in a lot of effort to find the right people. And why? Because it's an opportunity market. And I'm going to talk a lot more about this in point number 6. So stay tuned till the end. But be willing and open to put the effort that it requires to find good people who are always available, who are always out there. Yeah, and think about it. If they were so easy like finding popcorn, then everybody would just be a billionaire, right? It would be so simple if you could just find right people so easily. So what I'm saying is that there needs to be an internal belief shift. You need to shift your belief system. Whatever you've known to be true about the marketplace, about people, about hiring, about jobs, about salary, about infrastructure, whatever it is that you know, things have changed rapidly. Things are constantly changing. Things are constantly evolving. You ought to know what market you're in right now, how the world has changed, how people have changed. And after the pandemic, people's expectations of life has changed. So the more aware you are of these things as a business owner, the easier it will be for you to find right people. Good people are looking for good opportunities and to work for someone like you. Just believe in that fact. Now, this brings me to point number 2. To find good talent, you need a good partner who is going to help you do this. Now, this could be typically a good recruitment agency, that is open to your ideas, that is open to doing the work, doing the hard work, putting in the work to actually find the person that you're looking for. As a business owner, your time is very precious and you need to protect it. You need to use it very wisely. So having a good partner is just going to enable you to leverage your time and have them consistently and constantly hunt for the right person that you need for your team. Right? And if you have an HR team in-house, then have them consistently work with the recruitment agency, recruitment partner closely so that they both can work towards getting you the right person, finding the right people for your team. I cannot stress on this enough. I mean, as a business owner, you can only do so much unless and until you are supremely talented as an HR individual, or you come from that background and you have a wide pool of resources and network, and then you obviously have the abundance of time to actually go and hunt for people. Is going to be impossible otherwise, for you to put in the effort and find the right people. So have the right support system in your business. And let's say you don't have an HR person, you don't want to work with a recruitment agency, then be willing to pick up the phone, tap into your business network, talk to other business owners, figure out how they are hiring people, what pools of resources do they have to be able to get the right talent for their business, because it is mission critical. If you don't have a resource pool, if you don't have a source, if you don't have a support system in the form of a recruitment agency or an internal HR person, it's all going to come back to you, and you honestly just don't have the time to start hunting for people. Also understand that as your business grows, as you keep taking it to the next level, you will consistently need to keep adding people. Sometimes people will leave, things are always changing in this space. So it's better to just have the right support system so that every time you need a resource, that support system is in place and they can feed you good number of resumes, good number of people, and create opportunities for your business through those people. Now, number three is build a solid HR team in your business who know how to find the right people for your business, who are extremely resourceful, well networked offline and online in networks like LinkedIn, who know how to use and leverage platforms, whether they are offline, online, doesn't matter, so that they can get the right talent for you, so that they can find the right people for you. And it doesn't matter at what level it is. It could be shop floor workers, it could be the pantry boy, and it could be a CEO, CXO. They just need to be resourceful and they need to be able to get the right talent for you. Now, to begin with, it could just be one person in your business, but it is absolutely non-negotiable. As I said in my previous point, as a business owner, you can only do so much with your time. You have 30 million things going on in your head at any given time, and there are probably 5 million things at your desk, and there's just so much going on. So you need someone who can consistently put in the effort to get the right people for you, and there's nothing better than having a good HR team in-house who can do this job consistently for you. An HR team is just going to be able to help you leverage your time, is going to be able to help you leverage the resources that you have available. They can be consistent in terms of their daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly efforts in terms of finding the right people for you. They can also assist you in the interview process. They can filter out candidates. They can do a background check for them. They can do so many things and deliver quality candidates to your desk so that you don't have to put in this effort. Otherwise, it's just going to be dependent on your time and you just don't have that time. All right. Remember, you're a business owner. You have bigger fish to fry. Number 4, and this is what most business owners get wrong. Most business owners only focus on the number of years of experience, the skill set they have. They'll focus on the titles and designations they held. They'll focus on the achievements and in their past experiences. Now, while all these things matter, but this is just scratching the surface. This is maybe about 20% of what actually matters when it comes down to finding the right people for your team. All business owners, they hire on talent, but they fire on values. What that means is you need to be very clear on the type of human being you want for your organization. Focusing solely on their talent and skill set usually takes your eyes off on what kind of person they actually are. And what happens is, in the end, there's a big difference, there's a big contrast between the person that you interviewed to the person that has now come to work for you. And usually they don't end up living up to your expectations. And that's simply because you did not take the time to get to know the person. Now, what do I mean by get to know the person? You got to get to know the person on a human level, right? So things like, what are their interests? What's their family background? What role do they play in their family? More importantly, what are they looking for in their life right now? What is going to drive them forward? Trust me, these things are the ones that matter the most, because if you don't take the time and understanding and knowing the person you're hiring, the chances of you getting disappointed after hiring them go up by 10x. So take the time to get to know the person and make sure that they're going to be a right fit into the culture that you want to build for your organization or the existing culture of your organization. It is super easy to find experience, it is super easy to find skill set, and even if they are lacking in skill set, you can still train them and upgrade their skill set. That's easy. But it's very difficult to find the right values, to find the right mindset. Something that's very difficult to train, something that requires you to change people, and it's not easy to change people. And number 5 is to have a solid interview system in place. Again, so many business owners get this wrong. They just don't have an interview system in place. It's a very generic system or process. It's something that doesn't exist as a system. It's not been created. It's not been thought about. It's it's haphazard. It's like on the fly, like, okay, on the day of the interview, whatever questions come to their mind, they'll ask. They'll have a few set questions, they'll have a few certain markers that they look for, but there's no process that's been designed. So a couple of things that you can do to design an interview process is, number 1, don't be in a hurry to hire. Right? Meet the person in multiple settings and in multiple places, at least 2 different places. One place could be your office and another place could be outside your office, right? What I usually recommend is have at least 3 rounds of interviews. And one of those rounds has to be outside your office, where you can have a relaxed, informal chat where both of you can open up and get to know each other. Because what you're really looking for in this interview process is, do I trust this person? Can I work with this person? Do I see having a long-term relationship with this person? Is this person going to give me what I want and put in their best to help me take this business to the next level? Now, this is obviously applicable to the mid to higher level positions. For you as a business owner, you may not be able to do this for shop floor level people, but if you have a solid HR person in place, or if you have a solid support partner in place, like I talked about in my previous points, then they can fill this gap for you. As long as an interview process is designed and it's in place, and there are clear questions that help you identify the kind of human being that you're bringing into your organization, you are sorted. And that brings me to the next part of this is the three things that you need to look out for in any human being when you're hiring them. Number one is their skill set, number two is their mindset, and number three is their value system. Now I've already spoken about this throughout this video, and I'm not going to go deeper into this. Maybe this could be content for the next video, but these are three things that you need to look out: skill set, mindset, and values. The combination of these three things will give you the ultimate human being that you're looking for. So be clear, before your interview setup, be clear on the mindset you're looking for, the skill set you're looking for, the values that you're looking for. And again, like I said, take time during the interview process. Don't rush through it. Get to know the person. The more time you spend on these things, the easier it will be for you to interview them and extend an offer to them. Now, here's one more thing I want to add, and I made this mistake a couple of times and it really hurt me dearly. And that is, doesn't matter if you have a solid reference for the person, a background check has been done, it could be a friend, it could be a family, it could be your own brother for that sake, and he's saying that, hey, I'll lay my life on the road for this person and this is a great person. Doesn't matter who vouches for this person. Always follow your interview process. Do not skip any of the three things, because if you skip them, then you will not be able to get to know that person. And trust me, I've made this mistake. Where I've skipped the interview process just because they came with a solid reference and a solid background check and all those things, and I had known them very almost personally or closely, and I skipped a few things, and in the end I was fairly disappointed with the person when it came around to the actual work that they do. Now, number 6, understand that this is an opportunity market. There are tons and tons of opportunities available to everyone out there. The whole marketplace has changed, the world has changed, people have changed, their expectations of life have changed, and you need to understand what is going on right now, what's the ground reality when it comes to people out there, when it comes to the talent people out there, what in terms of who your real competition is, so that you can get the right people in your organization. Just offering a good salary, good infrastructure, air conditioned offices and all those things, they don't matter anymore. This is just very basic. This is foundation level. Times have changed significantly, people have changed significantly, and once again, you really need to understand who you are competing out there for the talent pool, right? Think about it. Giants and well-funded and profitable giants like Amazon and Lenskart, they have manufacturing facilities, or they have manufacturing activities directly or indirectly in their businesses, and that's who you're really competing with. Those are massive, massive, massive organizations, and that's who you're playing against. And now, while that might make you feel that you're completely out of the game just because it's Amazon and Lenskart, but that's where I want to push you to say that you need to level up as a business owner. And how to do that as a business owner is to start selling your vision, start selling what your organization is all about, start selling who you are, what you stand for. Stop just filling positions and make it transactional, make it transformational. How will you make your organization an attractive place if you don't talk about the vision, if you don't talk about what you stand for, if you don't talk about the journey that lies ahead? Why would anyone come work for you? Why would they even come work for you for 1 year? Why would they continue to work for you not just for 1 year but 10 years? What's in it for them? Are they going to be able to achieve their life's dreams through your platform? Are they going to be able to deliver an impact through their life's work through your business? 50% of the job is for the candidate to sell themselves to you, but the other 50% is you selling your organization to them, you selling your vision to them. And that's how you begin to formulate a long-lasting relationship with a person who's not only going to help you run your business, but also grow it. So be a true leader, go big in your conversations, don't shy away from all these things. Because if you get the right input to the conversation, you'll get the right output, you'll find the right person. The right people are out there, they are waiting for an opportunity like yours. You just have to go hunt for them and get them on board. But it will only happen when you're willing to put in your 50% of the effort as well. And that's all we have for you today, folks. I hope you found this video useful. Please hit the like button if you did. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay tuned with content designed specifically for your personal success as a business owner. This is Nikhil from Bulletproof Teams, and I'll see you in my next one.